to fit my dreams and plans. Best Gary we ever had. Now the pace we're living takes my mighty wind from my sails, and it looks like I'm gonna tiger by the tail. Hello, yeah. Tiger by the tail, it's plain to see. 6, 7, 8, well, only mess when you get through with me. Good work, Gary. Well, I'm losing weight and turning mighty pale. Thank you, Casey. And it looks like I'm gonna tiger by the tail. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Honky Talkin. Yeah!
Pew, 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 pew.
Listen to that crowd roar. Yeah, wow. Keep it going, you guys. Listen to you. I can't believe it. Good work, Spotlight Guy. That was fun. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Honky Talkin', the most fun you can have for free on a Tuesday night unless you're a big fan of NCIS. Literally zero NCIS fans here today. That's not surprising. Did you guys know on Tuesday nights, CBS airs new episodes of 3 different NCIS shows every single week? Did you guys know that? 3 different NCIS shows. How many fucking NCIS shows are there? 7. The answer is 7. It's rhetorical. I looked it up. That's neither here nor there. I'm your host with the most names, Tyler Lance Walker Gill. Give it up one more time for me. Thank you. You're so kind. And how about that house band? Give it up one time for the Wolfman over there, huh? Yeah, those guys are also not NCIS fans. Otherwise, we wouldn't have a show. We are a Law and Order family here on this show. I don't know why, but we add a little more Law and Order to every episode of this show. It's just encroaching so far on us. Hey, speaking of Law and Order, yesterday was everybody's favorite law-breaking holiday, 420. Did you guys celebrate? Anybody? Yeah, Casey, turn the lights up. Let's bring those cops in. Come on. You guys are fucked. Arrested. Lights up. Sorry. I'm just kidding. If you're still a little stoned from yesterday, I didn't mean to scare you. It's okay. You're safe here. I had a good 420. Every year I go play disc golf with a big group on 420. Literally the most hippie shit I do in my life. And this year we went to a course called Arrowhead, which is a little ways out of town. It's so cool. It's on private land, and the owner has decorated the woods like season 1 of True Detective. Those are some pictures I took yesterday. So obviously, perfect place to get way too stoned. Very scary, 10 out of 10 out there. More on that later, of course. Let's give a shout out to the rest of the crew tonight. Most importantly, our Spotlight Guy. Spotlight Guy, what is your name? Ryan. Gary, he said.
We got it, Gary.
Gary, is it your first time at the show? All right, well, you have to come every week. You're Gary now. And here you go. This is for you. Oh, I made it. You get to come and get that. That's a free headshot. Everybody give it up for Gary. Gary, where'd you learn to sea walk like that? Are you affiliated? Okay. That's cool. I didn't think so. Not a lot of white guys in the Crips here in Louisville. I don't know. Give it up for DJ Casey on the 1s and 2s, a.k.a. DJ Mouse Sound. Casey, are we going to the Chow Wagon this week or what?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, you ever go?
Yeah, I've played a couple times.
No shit. Are you playing this time?
I am not.
All right, well then let's just go eat. We should do it tomorrow. And of course, we have Matt back there on the camera. And of course, Matt is streaming the show out to the entire planet right now, if the internet is working, which it wasn't 5 minutes ago. Matt, are we streaming? If so, how many people are tuned in from around the globe right this moment? Give us a drum roll, Scott. 4!
We got 4! 1, 2, 3, 4!
pretty good. Let's get that Venmo code up for the folks at home. All right, people, let's dive right in. We have a fantastic show lined up for you tonight. Let me tell you what we have in store. You may have noticed a slightly different seating arrangement in the room tonight. That's because our musical guest is going to teach us how to square dance here in just a few moments, and we've got Good River String Band in the house to do that. Hell yeah. That's very exciting. Okay, and then our second guests are here on behalf of Grayson Springs Inn, an historic location in western Kentucky that's currently under restoration. They're going to teach us all about it tonight. Give it up for Savannah Barrett, Christy O'Connell, and Matt Phillip. They're here in the house. It's going to be fun. We're going to talk about it. Then the boys and I are going to play you all some tunes based on a theme that we came up with to try to tie everything together for this show. And for my money, there couldn't be a better time to do a whole bunch of songs about Kentucky. Don't worry about my left leg in that photo. Didn't need it. I needed the branding, okay? The branding was more important. ChatGPT knew that. Okay.
Gave you a leg up.
Hey! It's perfect timing for a Kentucky set, you guys. Our musical guests are from here. Our variety guests are fostering community in rural Kentucky. And we're smack dab in the middle of the Kentucky Derby Festival, also known as that weird lull between Thunder and Derby, where the next big event is a 7 a.m. hot air balloon race that will be canceled no matter the weather. Mark my words. Has it ever happened? I'm not sure. But hey, here's a free idea for anyone who works for the Kentucky Derby Festival. I don't know if there's anyone here, but next year, hold that balloon race inside one of the Amazon warehouses or a UPS hangar, and that way, the weather won't be a problem, and the tourists can experience a real taste of Louisville culture, right? The inside of a UPS building. That's where we all live. I chose every Louisville business I could think of that sponsors everything that we ever do in this town. So that's that. Hey, in case you're new here, here's everything else you need to know. We all get paid in tips on this show, so when I come around in the big old tip hat, that means it's time to cough up a little dough. That's how we keep this show free, and that's how we get to eat. If you don't have cash, you can Venmo my ass, literally, and if you miss the tip jar altogether, you can put money in that tip pumpkin back by the hot dogs. Speaking of, the Tyler Lance Roller Grill is open. You smell it. We all smell it. Every week, I hunt down the best dog deal I can find up at the Dirty Kroger, and this week, once again, we've got some bun-length ballpark dogs. Those are good dogs, okay? And I remembered ketchup and mustard, so you can have a dry dog if you want, but you don't have to, so you're welcome, okay? And those dogs are 1 for 3, 2 for 5. All that money goes to the band. Put money in the tip pumpkin, Venmo code, etc., etc. We also have these World Tour shirts for sale. Now, we are almost sold out. We have 2 extra large World Tour shirts left. We're not going to make this shirt again. We'll make a different thing once I sell out of these. So tonight, we're trying to sell out. Those are only $15. That's a price drop. And I really want to get rid of them tonight. And of course, every week, I print some of the AI slop that I made for the show into the shittiest stickers on the planet, so you can take home a piece of memorabilia that doubles perfectly as a piece of garbage to be thrown away inside of a trash can. Now, if you tip during the Wolfman set, you may be blessed with one of these stickers based on whether or not my wife likes you, or if she still has any left. I printed a few of these this week. If you happen to get one, I urge you to stick it in a very public place. I want these to become a real unsolved mystery in this town, okay? That's my goal. Lastly, go follow us on social media. Tell your friends to do the same. We're on all the platforms that matter. But what really matters is that you're here with us in this stinky little room on a Tuesday night. So give yourselves a hand. We appreciate you. Thanks for coming out. Okay. Looks like we're ready to get the show on the road, but first, a quick word from our sponsors this evening. Straights and gays, thems and theys. This portion of the program is brought to you by the longest-standing sponsor of this show, the real Slim Shady, Mr. Matthew Mead. Give it up for Matthew. You guys know Matthew, right? Yeah. All right, the national news has been pretty shitty lately, so this week Matthew wanted to use his ad time to spotlight a little bit of good news that came through this week. So this week, the Commission of Fine Arts, composed of members appointed by President Trump, of course, gave its initial approval for the United States Triumphal Arch that the Trump administration plans on erecting in the middle of the nation's capital. You guys are excited like me. Cool. Now, if you haven't seen that yet, here's the mock-up that's been proposed. Hold on. That's actually the triumphal arch that Hitler tried to erect. Sorry about that. Here it is. No, wait, that's the North Korean Arch of Triumph that one of their dictators... I get all these arches mixed up. This is the one, okay? This is a mock-up. Now, there have been a couple of proposed designs for this. In this one, we can see the eagle's wings are spread out on the side. That's pretty cool, very badass eagle sound. But there's an even better proposal where the eagle's wings are down, resulting in these two perfect silhouettes that look exactly like two tiny little middle fingers, right? And I think that is the exact perfect symbolism that the Trump administration needs to go with for the American people. So, we all like that, right? Listen to this crowd. They love it. And I also think we just learned why it's called flipping the bird. Does this look like a bird? Maybe it does. I don't know. Anyway, thank you, Matthew, for that history lesson. Great work. Okay, friends and enemies, this next portion of the show is brought to us by another Kentucky native, former guest and friend of the show, Jonathan Pennington of Moonlight Mile. Give it up for Jonathan. Okay, Jonathan wanted me to let you guys know about Moonlight Mile's latest single, Great Value Childers, that just dropped this past Friday. And I'm going to tell you what, this song is an absolute banger. And if the title Great Value Childers doesn't immediately speak to you, that means we're in different tax brackets, you and I, okay? Jonathan's a man after my own heart because he's also a radical leftist using country music to infiltrate the brains of rednecks and hillbillies to remind them that their core values have been co-opted by billionaires who benefit from their labor while they simultaneously strip them of their autonomy by demonizing and dismantling the education system that should otherwise serve as their foundation of power, right? We all get that. And you know what? I think that's pretty cool. So go listen to Great Value Childers, the newest single from Moonlight Mile, and thanks once again to Jonathan for supporting this show. Love that guy. All right, Wolfies, let's get our musical guest on up here, why don't we? Good River String Band, come on up. Guys, give it up for him. Come on. There they go. Give it up for the Wolfman one time over there. It's very sensual, boys. All right, we got one more ad for you while they're tuning up and getting ready, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, this portion of the program is brought to you by Long Piss Lager, the official beer of Honky Talkin. This is real for the new people. Now, this delicious light beer is brought to us by Louisville's own Monic Beer Company, and every one of these beers you buy puts a little bit of money right into the very shallow pockets of the very poor Wolfman, and that in turn helps keep this show free. Now, every week at halftime, I tell you guys you have just enough time for a short shit or a long piss, and if you drink it right, Long Piss Lager is guaranteed to make you piss longer than you thought you could possibly piss. We're talking about a concerning amount of piss. Borderline too much piss, okay? But if you ask me, it's just the right amount. Now, at only $6 and 4% alcohol, Long Piss Lager is the perfect Tuesday beer. Please drink it responsibly. Don't drink and drive. Special thanks to Monic for letting me put piss in the name of one of their beers. And for legal and ethical reasons, we have to tell you, no piss was used in the making of Long Piss Lager this week. Okay, that's what we got. All right, friends, I hope you brought your dancing shoes because we have a first on this show this evening. We finally have a square dance caller. That is something that I've been told we needed for many, many years, so we're going to do it. And you can't have one of those without a great band playing some fiddle tunes, so please give it up for Good River String Band.
So, of course, this calls for audience participation, and you do not have to have Gary's fancy footwork to get up here. So just come on up to this big open space we got. You don't even need to ask anybody. Just come up. If you can walk, you can dance to this kind of music. And we'll make a circle. So as you come up, take two hands of people standing around you and evenly space yourselves. Let your elbows bend comfortably a little bit. This is looking good. Looking great. Yeah.
Yeah, look at
Wow, we have so many people in the circle that it's actually going to be more comfortable if we even put a little tiny circle in the middle.
That's
Maybe
right.
4 or 6 of you want to jump into the middle and we can have 2 circles. We're going to need it. Yeah, come on up. We're going to have space for everybody. And feel free to push a table back another 6 inches if it's in your way. Yeah, we don't need any accidents. This is perfect. Okay, as we are holding hands, let's all get closer together. Go into the middle of the circle and come back out. Do it again, and this time shout. Now tilt your bodies just a little bit leftward. Circle to the left. You just walk, walk, walk. And back to the right. Walk on back. Stop right there. Turn and face someone next to you. Did everyone get someone? No, drop hands. You can drop hands. You're done with hands. Okay, one person doesn't have someone. Does anyone else not have someone? Oh, come on. Okay, if you don't have someone, you get to just boogie on your own. Oh, you got someone? Everyone got someone. Okay. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Face this someone. We will do-si-do. Oh, do we need another one? One more? Please? Yes. Thank you.
Damaris! One more, baby. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna call this person that you're facing, and we all decided who we're facing. We're gonna call this person you're facing your corner. Do-si-do this person. Pass right shoulders, travel back to back up by the left shoulder, and then you'll face each other again at the end. We'll try it one more time. Pass right shoulders and back up to return to place without knocking anyone down. That's perfect. Turn around and face the other person. We're gonna call this person your partner. You didn't ask them to dance, don't worry about it. Hook right elbows and dance around until you get back to place. And then when you let go, everyone turn to your own personal right so that we're all facing counterclockwise around the circle. I know, clocks are hard. And if you are behind the person that you just did right elbows with, walk up onto the inside of them so you're standing next to them. Yeah, stand next to someone. And now hold hands any which way you like and walk forward. This is a promenade. Just walk forward together, promenade. Promenade around the town. You're in your circle. Yep. Walk with someone. Let's open back out into our 2 circles. That was the whole dance. That's all there is to it. So this is like a big game of Simon Says. I'm going to keep talking. You're going to keep moving. If you're laughing or smiling or having some kind of fun, then you're doing it right.
Yeah.
Okay, let's take hands so that when the music starts, we can go into the middle.
You ready for us, Green?
I'm ready. Give me some potatoes. Go into the middle. Do it again with a bigger shout. Circle to the left. Go. Go back to the right the other way round. Face your corner, do-si-do. Go to your partner, right arm turn. Take this person on a walk. You promenade around the ring. Promenade and don't stop for any old thing. Open up, open up. Go into the middle and come on out. Do it again with a bigger shout. Circle left, circle left. Back to the right. I don't have all night. Face your corner, corner, do-si-do. Back to your partner, right elbow swing. Take this one on a walk, promenade.